Yeah, I love just to talk about the trends because it's just proving more and more as like you turn on the radio, you turn on the TV, you open up social media and it's health and wellness. It is in our faces and it's wonderful. This is a wonderful time to be where we are. So many positive changes coming. So think about that when you are introducing Live Good maybe to somebody new, right? So maybe you just come from traditional network marketing where you're saying, gosh, this is amazing. All you have to do is pay the one-time fee, be a member, pay the membership fees, and you don't have to buy anything. There's no strings attached. You can do whatever. Well, maybe switch gears a little bit. Don't lead with that. That'll come because it doesn't make sense not to do that part. But lead with the health and wellness aspect. Lead with the products. Lead with how we have the highest quality products for the lowest prices. Lead with the transparency and the education that we provide. Because if you don't lead with that, you're selling your loved ones short, your friends short, and also if you aren't taking our products and you're not taking advantage of what's there, you're selling yourself short. So just think about that. Think about switching it a little bit, and leading with the product and leading with health and wellness. Because there's a lot to talk about because it's in our faces everywhere you turn. And then roll into the fact that yes, there's a membership option, there's an affiliate option. Affiliates, I mean, one-time $40 fee, guys. It doesn't make any sense not to do it, right? And we can all spend the $40 one time. So yeah, and also I was watching, well, first of all, I was listening to a great podcast this morning all about supplement quality. So I do want Ryan and I to redo another training session all on supplement quality and almost maybe a little like Mythbuster thing too, because there's so much out there that I want you guys to have these tools. We've done this in the past. So just make sure you go through our YouTube trainings. They're all titled appropriately and flag some of them, right? Or take those links, copy them and put them in your notes in your phone. So when you're sharing Live Good with someone, you have all those tools there. That's why we do these trainings and that's why they're on YouTube. So you can always see them and you can always share them. But I was also listening to a post by my personal functional medical doctor that I go to, and she was just talking about what she recommends to every single patient, just baseline, no matter what is going on, even if nothing's going on. It's your vitamin D, your multivitamin, your magnesium, your fish oil, so that's our factor 4, and a probiotic. Guys, I mean, it's out there. You guys have got to be doing this. So every one of you should be taking the daily essentials pack, factor 4, and probiotic. We need to address the basics before you get any deeper into anything else. So that's always an easy, great suggestion as well. And maybe we'll do a post like that too, so you can also flag this stuff. Like the material that we put out there is for you guys to also use and share. That's why it's all driven to be super educational. Remember, education is key. So if somebody really understands why they need to do something, they're more inclined to do it, as opposed to somebody telling them to do something and they're just going to brush it off and say, I'm not going to do something because you're telling me to. So remember that education's key. Use me. If someone is asking you questions that are a little bit over your head, just send them to me, or attach them, do an email and carbon copy yourself. And that way we can all be on the same communication together, because I want to help you guys all across the board with health and wellness, because supplements is just a part of the package. I constantly email with one woman and she was asking me the other day, what olive oil do I use? Because I love sharing this information, because I actually do my research on it and why you should be using certain things and avoiding certain things. So ask me all the questions, health and wellness, because again, my goal is to help you become the healthiest version of yourself with Live Good.